Yeah, he's not on all the time. He ain't on all the time. So, you know. Yo, what's up? What's up, homie? Yeah. Yeah. Well, you gotta remember about Rensky though, man. He has a disabled daughter, so he got a special needs daughter. So and it's like 12, 15 or something. He could be doing something with that. So he'll be back. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta let him do his family thing. Oh yeah. Mhm. Mhm. That's right. They're gonna be in town. Yeah. Huh. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm on the other side of town, man. Yeah. 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 Sometimes I go up that way when I play senior man baseball. So sometimes I be up that way, going up that way sometimes. So in 2 weeks, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. 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 Atlanta always bring the entertainment, man. Yeah. Uh, Damn. Yeah, while you can. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Shit, y'all need to go down ride some go karts. That's out that way. What is it called? Malibu, something Malibu, something Malibu. Google it real quick. Yeah, go kart at Atlanta, some shit like that. It's out that way somewhere. Um, yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. They got that damn go karts out there, boy. That shit fun as hell. Hell yeah. Shit fun as hell, boy. Make you feel like a little damn kid out there riding them little shits. You goddamn race against them little kids out there. Hell yeah, boy. That shit fun as hell, boy. Ride them little damn go karts, boy. That shit. Goddamn game rooms and shit's entertainment part, but I go for the go kart. Yeah, yeah. I ain't been a little minute though, but I definitely love that shit when I was going. But that shit probably changed up a little bit. Probably got a little better out there. But yeah, especially today's economy, right? Yeah, but that shit fine right now. Yeah, you too, man. Good luck.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. So just about set now. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Freddie Peralta.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Cody Bellinger, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And now one away. At the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch swinging.
It's 0-1.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball.
2-0.
Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2.
And that's downstairs and outside. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Carlos Rodon.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Freeland. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Jackson Chourio, the next to hit. First pitch just misses. And a strike on the outside edge. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, base. Is empty. Here's a 1-2. Cut out and miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. And that one cutting but missing down low. That one is upstairs.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs. Draws the walk there.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check swing, no appeal.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Goldie, in his 14th season, 37 years young. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Chorio hauls it in, and there's one away. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1. Ball.
Second inning here, no score. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fires over to Hoskins, and that is that. And we're back, bottom of the second. Here's the veteran first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Rodon back to work. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. This is Bryce Terang. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that quickly 2 away. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now it's going to be Joseph Ortiz. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and the Brewers even it up. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Oliver Dunn now at the plate as he swings through strike one. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. The run comes in to score from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But
to first, and he breaks for second. Now they've got him in a rundown. He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him out the baseline, and that will end the inning. Back here at American Family Field, here's a big power threat, Ben Rice. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Not close with that one, and that's ball one. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Oswaldo Cabrera stands in here, takes ball one low, and a swing and a miss. Rice aboard here at first with nobody out. Breaking ball misses down and away. Throw over to first, and he's back in on a dive. And it's even up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a ball popped up. Ortiz sizes this one up. And it's caught for the out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that one is inside. Man at first, one away. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. So the lineup flips over. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1. Missed with a changeup. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one pulled foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Stays alive. That's out to center field. Mitchell gets under it. Nabs it. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's outside. Going to count 1 and 2. This to center field. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
In the air, right field. Bellinger in a full sprint. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. William Contreras getting ready to hit. He reached out a walk his first time. And a foul ball. Base hit center field. And that extends the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Yelich stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Not even close there. 1-1. In the dirt, blocked. Swings and blasts 1 deep to left center. Dominguez on the move and makes the grab, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Here comes Aaron Judge. Gets the outside corner with that one.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Misses off the inside. 2 balls and a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And foul ball. Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Paul Goldschmidt now. Popped up. Hoskins makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Stanton now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. And we're back. Bottom 4. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. That one ripped right center field. Back there. Bang! He'll circle the bases. It's 3-0. Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell doubled his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. That just misses, and the count 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 down, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
That's inside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That one hit to right. Bellinger on the move towards the line. And that will end the inning. Back here at American Family Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Peralta back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Ben Rice. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Aaron Ashby.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That's in there. 0-2 down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Mitchell snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. That's out number 2. Here's the shortstop at the play. Anthony Volpe struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off. Ashby, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Late with the swing there.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Got it. That's out number 3. Back here in Milwaukee. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Up now for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. And ball one to the right fielder. Foul ball. Rodon ready. Here comes. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Right side. Bellinger pulls it down. 2 down. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. Both 2 in this one. That one's in there. Strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Cody Bellinger. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here is Aaron Judge. And ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Lifted in the air, right field. Frelick has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning, digging in, William Contreras.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 71, Ian Hamilton.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. He was late there, strike 1.
1 and 1.
And misses inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 away. And now it's Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off.
Did he
0-1
go?
gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Rule to swing. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away.
First baseman, number 12.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball down the left field line. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. The Yankees looking to rally.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1-1. Right 2. 1-2.
On the ground to the left. Fires over to Hoskins, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
The Yanks trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Good late
No
sink
balls,
on that
2 strikes.
fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Jason Dominguez digs in now. In the dirt, 1-0. Foul ball there. That one 95 to finish him off. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Up and in, and it's 1-0. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And it's fouled away.
Nope, ball.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
2-2.
That pitch just misses the inside corner, and a full count now.
Count is full.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 3.
Now, Joseph Ortiz. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. So up next, Oliver Dunn.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Inside, ball 1. And another ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
3-0.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. That's ball 4. Throw, safe. So 2 down now, and here is Sal. Freeland 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Runner on the goal. And he dives in ahead of the tag. Second and third, 2 down. That misses. Now 2-0.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And they're all loaded up.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Oh, he hit him. And that brings home a run. So bases all loaded up. Contreras will hit next. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. And we're back. Here's the catcher, Ben Rice. The Yankees in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Jared Koenig on the pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And takes low for ball 1. Koenig, a 6'5" lefty. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one just misses.
2-2.
And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it. And there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Cabrera in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And a curve is down and in.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Chourio going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hit on the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
On the ground. Terang over to first in time. And that is the inning. Bottom of the 8th. Now here is Christian Yelich.
Number 57.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Rhys Hoskins now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. One down, base is empty. Hoskins pushes it foul. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
1-2 here. Now one missed.
2-2.
Struck him out looking.
Now back.
And here is Bryce Terang. 1 for 3. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That one in there across the letters.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Catches, stumbles, hangs on. We go to the 9th. Aaron Judge at the plate. Koenig back to work. And there's a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
That one missing inside. And Judge spoils that one. That's towards center. Mitchell gets under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. He's 2 outs away. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
1-1.
That's to third. Fires over to Hoskins. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. There's a swing and a miss.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
0-2.
The Yanks down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead.
Yo, good game, bro.
Steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
A 4-0 shutout in this one.
Yeah, work
For
that
Chris
out.
Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.
I know what that feeling is like. I know what that feeling is like. Yeah, I've been going through a little bad slump for a little minute right now. Yeah. Later on. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta run out myself, man. So later on, all right? All right, bro. All right, later.
Su postre, dentro el dueño de la aldea, vive se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, te imaginas lo que te espera. Dentro el dueño de la aldea, vive se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, te imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos, me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre prométeme, afila el machete, la tengo arañando las paredes, facturando esmeralda verde, todos los semáforos luz verde, dentro el dueño de la aldea, vive se me pega, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong, mira, te imaginas lo que te espera, dentro el dueño de la aldea, vive se me pega, huele mi dinero, yo no soy Shenlong, te espera. Arte Mona Lisa por mi cama se desliza. No me avisa, sus cheras hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la les bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueño en la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Fotos tienen fija. Las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un póster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Dentro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, te imaginas lo que te espera. Dentro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, mira, te imaginas lo que te espera.